Hello everybody, welcome to one of my YouTube videos. My name is Chelsea, also known as See Me Doodle, and for today's video, I thought I would show you a speed paint of a photo study I've done. I actually finished this photo study like a year ago. It's actually been posted on my Instagram like forever, so check it out over there if you're interested. But I thought instead of just letting this footage disappear into the ether and never see the light of day, why not just post it? I do think that there are some things that I would do different now that I've had time to improve between then and posting this video, but I think that there were a lot of things that I learned while I was doing this photo study, and it was a fun piece to do. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. This is actually a photo study of the work of a good friend of mine. She's a very talented photographer. Her name is Emily. I will put her information in the description below in case any of you are interested. She posts a lot of really great, mostly portraiture work. And honestly, I'll probably do another photo study of one of her pieces in the future. So yeah, please stay tuned for that. But anyway, I thought it would be fun to kickstart this channel with a video talking about my art goals for this year. Also, by the way, if my voice sounds super raspy and really scratchy, that's because I woke up like 15 minutes ago. So sorry if that kind of bothers you. Yeah, anyway, so there's that. So back to my art goals. My probably biggest goal for this year is to keep posting YouTube videos. I do not want to do what I did last year, where the beginning of the year I had so many expectations for myself and I was so excited, and then I posted one video, got super overwhelmed with life and everything that was going on, and I just stopped posting. I do have more hope for myself for this year though, because I graduated from my animation degree back in December 2020. So when January 2021 came around, I actually got a full-time job doing animation work. And I still have that job now, but when I first got hired, I didn't really know how to juggle doing my personal work with doing work in the studio. So during the day, I'd be working 8 hours a day from 9 to 5, just drawing, or animating, and it's a lot of creative work. And so I just really got burnt out at the beginning of last year, and I didn't really want to do anything for myself at the time. I just wanted to come home and relax, which is kind of the case now, but I'm feeling a lot more motivated. I'm feeling like I can juggle a lot more. And yeah, I really think that this will be okay. I think it'll work out. So every Friday morning, I want to be posting a new video, and it doesn't have to be extravagant or anything breathtakingly new, but I mostly want to keep up this channel for myself. I always wanted to make a YouTube channel with my art stuff, but was always too scared or intimidated to make one. But now's the time. Might as well. I just want to keep going with it and see where it takes me. And I think that it's important to point out that I don't have a subscriber count goal or anything. It's not like I want to make 1,000 subscribers with this much time, or make it big, get 1 million subscribers, or any lofty goal like that. I don't really know where this is going to take me, and I cannot predict the algorithm here on YouTube. I have no idea how it's going to work out. And I think a lot of it kind of has to do with consistency, but also has to do with luck. So yeah, I'm just gonna make goals about what I can control. I can control me posting every Friday, and that's what I can do. So if you like my videos, please stick around. If not, that's okay. I will live with it. So my next goal is just to improve as an artist. And I know that's extremely vague, so I won't leave it just at that. There are some specific things that I want to improve. But to help me improve, I have this idea for a video series that I'm super excited about, and I really hope it works out. If any of you are a part of the art community here on YouTube, you probably recognize a video series called Draw With Me. A lot of artists do it. And I also wanted to draw with me's, but I want to start a series here on my channel called Learn With Me, which is basically going to be a draw with me video where you guys watch me draw, but I am specifically trying to improve a specific part of my art. For example, if I wanted to improve how I draw hands, then I would watch tutorials on how to draw hands, and I would link those tutorials in the description. And then you guys could watch those tutorials, come back to my video, and then I would have pictures of hands on the screen while I'm drawing, and you guys could draw with me, and we could learn how to do it together. And this idea in my head is kind of scrambled up right now. I haven't worked out the kinks yet, so I want to make it easy so you don't have to go from video to video to video and get lost before coming back to mine. So I'm still working out the kinks, but I think it would be super fun to be more of like a community here. So if I ever were to get a following, not saying that I ever will, but if I did, it would be super fun to get to know you guys. And if you could post the things that you learned, the drawings that you made during my Learn With Me video, then I could share them and we could talk about it in the next video. So anyway, that's kind of a goal I have for this year as well, as this Learn With Me series, once I kind of figure it out. Yeah, if you're interested in that, please comment down below how you think that could be successful, what you think would be fun, and what you think would be boring and that I should stay away from. Yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback. But other places I want to improve specifically would be my backgrounds in particular. I think that I've been trying for a while to get better at backgrounds, but I think I'm still lacking in that area, and I've been inspired recently by a lot of these amazing concept artists who do these beautiful landscapes and sceneries and make these worlds that just are breathtaking, and I would love to be there someday. I recognize that I'm nowhere close right now, so I want to get better at that. And along with that, all of these concept artists that I've been seeing have beautiful brushwork. I've been watching a lot of videos recently on improving your brushwork, and basically what that means is there are some parts of your painting that you want to pop out, and in those parts you can use your brushwork to clarify the image better, and then in the background or in parts that aren't quite as important, you can kind of blur the lines between your brushwork, and that will make those parts not stand out quite as much. But if everything in your image is the exact same, sometimes it's kind of hard on the eyes, or it just looks a little less professional. And I think that's specifically in my kind of art style that I'm trying to accomplish. And I like semi-cartoony, semi-realistic, or like digital painty kind of a look. If you're doing more graphic work, then that doesn't really apply at all. I think brushwork is important for any kind of art style, but the kind of look that you would go for would depend on what you want your final result to look like. So yeah, those are some things that I want to improve on specifically, and hopefully I can do that this year. We'll see. I've been watching a lot of tutorials recently, so hopefully I can apply the things that I've been learning. Okay, so for the last goal I want to talk about for today, I would love to be an artist in an artist alley at a convention. So I live in Utah, so I would probably go to FanX, which is the convention they have in Salt Lake City. So I've been going to conventions since I was like 12. One of my best friends growing up, her dad was running Dallas Comic Con, and so I grew up seeing a lot of amazing artists sell super fun work, and it was always kind of something in the back of my head that I thought I would like to do someday, but never really made a big goal or a big deal about it until last year. I went to FanX here in Salt Lake, and I don't know, just something kind of clicked for me where I was like, oh, I really want to do this. I think this would be super fun. But in order to do that, I think that I need to make sure that I'm making pieces that people would actually want to buy, if that makes sense. I would like to do more fan art and not just fan art, but just trying to make pieces that are appealing, like something I would like to put up on my wall, and maybe make sticker designs and enamel pin designs. And so this year I would like to be a little bit more intentional about that and make some things that I think people would like to buy and what I would like to sell. Hopefully that goes well, and if it does, then you'll see me at Salt Lake City FanX, and if not, then I'll push it back another year. But I am making it a goal. Someday I will be an artist at Artist Alley, and yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. If you are an artist, please comment with your own art goals down below. I would love to hear what you guys are working on, even if they're not clearly defined goals or anything. Just in general, what you guys are thinking about, what you're working on, that would be great. And if you're not an artist, if you're just stumbling across my channel, or if you're a family member or friend supporting me, I would also love to hear your general goals down below. So anyway, yes, those are my art goals for this year, and I will try super hard not to stress out too much and to make those goals become a reality. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, I am so touched. Thank you so much for sticking around. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!